Hi, my name is Gagan, and today I'll be discussing how you can tell your state of motion if you are inside a box with no windows with the help of this small video. So this is a story of an alien who decides to visit Earth and learn about its properties in a peaceful manner. The alien has never experienced gravity before because its planet's gravitational force is much less than that of Earth. As soon as he lands, the police tracks down his spaceship and takes the alien under custody because he may be a potential threat to the people of Earth. Now we enter the police truck where the alien is put into. In this scene, the truck is at rest, and the light hanging from the ceiling is not moving, and it is still. We are looking at this from an inertial frame because the truck is at rest. The alien then starts to observe the light because it is so different than the one on his planet. Now the truck begins to accelerate, and the light moves backwards at an angle. Now we are observing this from a non-inertial frame because the speed is not constant and the truck is accelerating. The alien probably feels as if he is being thrown backwards because of the truck's forward motion. The alien is probably wondering why this phenomenon is occurring. And then suddenly the brakes on the truck are applied, and the light which was pushed backwards while the truck was accelerating has now been pushed in the opposite direction at an opposite angle, which is forwards. We are still in a non-inertial frame because the truck is still undergoing deceleration. Finally, the alien reaches the jail where he will be kept for some time. The truck is now at rest, and the light is in its still position once again. Now we are observing this from an inertial frame because there is no acceleration and the truck is at rest. If all the factors such as bumps or movements in a truck with no windows are ignored, then it is very hard to tell whether the truck is in motion or at rest because there is no acceleration and the light will remain in a still position. Now I will make FPDs to explain what is happening at the different states of motions. This first FPD is based on deceleration. We can see that the light is moved forwards during braking even though there is only gravity acting on it. We call this apparent applied force fictitious force because technically there is no real applied force acting on the light, but it occurs due to the movement of the truck. On the light, the only real forces acting on it are the force of gravity, which is directed downwards, and the force of tension, which is directed upwards. The angle formed with the normal is due to the fictitious force caused by the deceleration of the truck. Newton's second law suggests that fictitious forces are always proportional to acceleration. The second FPD is modeled during the acceleration of the police truck. This time the light is pushed backwards as the truck moves forwards. Since the truck is moving forward, the angle between the normal and the light is produced in the opposite direction of the deaccelerating FPD, and the fictitious force is the reason why this happens, as we enter a non-inertial frame. Like the first FPD, the only real forces acting on the light are gravity and the force of tension, and we can use the components to solve for the angle and the forces if we are given the right amount of data. The third and last FPD is modeled on the police truck when it is at rest or traveling at a constant speed. During this phase we are in an inertial frame because there is no acceleration happening and no fictitious forces occur in an inertial frame. The only forces acting on the light are gravity and the force of tension. As a result, it remains in a still position because there is no type of acceleration happening. Obviously, the alien was very confused with so much happening because nothing of this sort is possible at his planet. Without gravity, you cannot tell the state of motion if you are inside a box with no windows, since everything would just be floating everywhere. Now that the alien has understood everything, he regrets his trip to Earth.